Oh, dear me. Dear me, dear me, dear me, dear me. How's everyone doing? My God, where do I start with this? I will talk about that. Don't worry. I will talk about him. I'll go through the game. 3-1 up, and you're absolutely cruising. You're cruising. Not a great first half. Manager gets into you in the half time. You come out, you play with intensity, you play with pace, you direct, you create chances after chances. Hull look beaten, they look done, completely done. Really good. I'm thinking, right, we get the goals. Unbelievable finish by Tanaka. Unreal. When you needed a moment, there it was. That's what I've been asking for. Those moments in games where someone just hits one at the edge of the box. Dan James gets a goal. Great goal. Good movement. Manos Solomon key in the build-up again. He was brilliant. And then Pirro does what Pirro does in that area. He finishes coldly. 3-1 up. 3-1 up. Great. Brilliant. We looked good. After that, they had one or two little bits. Fine. We still looked good. We were dominating. We were looking for four. From the first half to that, I'm thinking, good. The team's reacted. We look good. We look solid now. And then it's an absolute terrible lacks of judgment, timing, thinking, panic, whatever it was. It's cost the team the game at the end of the day. And I always say this, and I'll stick by it, but this is different. I always say football is a team game. Obviously, it is a team game. The fact of the matter is, the first goal. Don't worry, chill out. The first goal, there's a bang, loads of errors. Voba is a slow centre back. Anyone that's played against a slow guy at full back, the tactic is if we get a chance, get it in behind him because the winger's quicker than him, he'll get there. That's what happened. Ampadu is too far across the road not centrally enough because he can't cut the pass out. Great ball. Meslier comes out. He's at the edge of the box. He shouldn't be there. Doesn't make contact with it. Yeah, let's go. Bad. All right. So there's 3 or 4 people you can blame for that first goal. Also, the fact that there was 3 guys around the guy who kicked it. Should have stopped. Didn't happen. But then after that, I can't defend, and I'm not going to. And the fact of the matter is, you're based on performance. There's so many things in a game you do well that one thing doesn't dictate your game. However, in this game, the goalkeeper, for each goal, even the one where it didn't go in, where they hit the post, by the way, I have no idea what's going on there. No idea. The fact of the matter is, you should be rated on your performance, and the performance was bad in 3 big occasions in the game. 1 where they should have scored and 2 where they did. So bad, in fact, where you have to change it. You have to. You have to take him out. Got to be done. It's the way it works. If an outfield player plays bad, they will be replaced. We've seen it this season with Nonto. We've seen it this season with, anyone. Bogle, he came out for a game when he didn't play great. It's what happens. When we say Joseph or Perot don't play well, they get took out. And he didn't. He was at fault. He was at fault, fully at fault, because you are cruising at that stage. The goal the one where he taps it into his path is so kind of what's the word? Basic or understanding as a goalkeeper. I know people will defend this. I've defended him because of many reasons, but I'm not defending this because there's simply no way you can and you shouldn't, because it's a mistake. The earlier chance where hit the post is a mistake. His positioning for the goal is a bit of a mistake because if you're coming out that way, you've got to make contact with it. You can't just stand because you can't use your hands in that area. So at least be 2 or 3 steps back or just have a one-on-one. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that one was not good. That one was really bad. And he's at full responsibility for the way they came into it. You're cruising at 3-1. You're cruising at 3-1. You scored some really good goals. You look absolutely on top. And it's one moment from literally nothing really, where all you need to do is tap it over the bar. I always say this. I always come here and say this, that I'm not a goalkeeper. I don't know. My best mate's goalkeeper. Speak to some coaches right now if I have to. They would say the same thing. He has cost Leeds the game. They will all say that. All the coaches will say that. Whether he gets told that, that's up to Leeds. That's up to the club. I don't know what they're saying to him. But the fact of the matter is, every goalkeeper coach, every goalkeeper knows that. I'll speak to them and they'll tell me that. I've already spoke to one of my mate and he said that is shocking. He texts me, that is terrible. That is horrendous. On 3 occasions, that is horrendous. And it is horrendous. And there's no defending that. Carl Dowler has to come in for the next league game based on that for me. You can't reward that by playing. A player can get over that by being dropped and seeing someone else come in. That's how performance should work. That is how it should work. That's how people should be rewarded. That's how people should be dropped. Based on how they play. There's many mistakes. I can give up one mistake in the game. But there's many mistakes. Many mistakes. We win that game very comfortably in that second half. Very, very comfortably. If that doesn't happen. Very comfortably. Not going to go over the top like most 99% of people will be saying, sell him right now. That's just not going to happen in the world of football. I'm not going to say stupid stuff like that. The fact of the matter is, bring Darlow in because the goalkeeper's messed up. And he shouldn't be playing after messing up like that. He should do better. I'm sorry, anyone that tries to blame other people in that situation is just, it's coping at this point. I'm sorry, it is. Like I say, I speak to anyone. I know certain people will say they're a goalkeeper and they'll try to defend it. The fact of the matter is, I've spoken to, literally as it happened, I got a text saying that is shocking goalkeeping from a goalkeeper. So, say what you will. The fact of the matter is that is terrible. It's frustrating because Solomon was brilliant in that game, as he's been for the last few weeks now. He don't get the credit he deserves. But along the same issues that I've been speaking about, Foba in the final third is very good, very sharp. But the problem is when we lose the ball, he's slow to get back because he's a slow player. And you're playing at fullback, not at centre-back. You have longer distance to go. The winger is usually quicker than the striker. It's a different fight. It's a different battle. That first goal, the ball has come over. Because he's quicker than you. So people are going to blame Vo, but I'm not going to blame him because he's playing at left back. And look at him. Look at the man. He's a centre back. Just look at him. He's a centre back. And he's playing at left back. And even Ampadu, I thought was brilliant, by the way. But when he was brilliant, every moment he was brilliant is when he was higher up. There's a bit where he wins the ball and drives with it. That's a midfielder thing. That's what Ampadu can do in midfield. That's what he needs to do in midfield. I keep saying this. There was times where we were exposed at the back because Voba's too high, so Ampadu comes out. Petitionally doesn't really understand where he's meant to be when there's 3 or 4 of them up against him. The gaps between the two are different. The fact of the matter is, it's whatever. I keep saying it. People seem to think that you don't need someone there. People are happy with a centre-back, a clear centre-back at left-back, our best 6. When he did 6 things today, it was unbelievable. And that's where he needs to play. Because when we look shaky, was at the back in times. Our best 6 is at centre-back. Shouldn't be there. It should be in the 6. Not our best, but a good centre-back we have is at left-back. That's not good. That's not rotation. I don't know what that is, but that's not rotation. It's not rotation at all. Ampadu needs to play in the 6. Boba needs to play centre-back. Byram needs to play left-back. That's how it needs to be until Firpo's back. Schmidt ain't playing. We all know that. So that's what it needs to be. I don't know why that isn't the case. Obviously, Byram's minutes, all right. Schmidt isn't ready. That's a problem. Should be. Play the players where they are. Play the players in the position they are meant to be in. It's all right saying on the ball we look good. Yeah. But it's the transition moment. It's the chaos moments where the game plan isn't quite there. It's that natural instinct of what you do in that role. It's not about being good in a role. It's about understanding and learning a role. And I keep saying this. You can't just put someone in a different position. On the ball, they might be great. But what about off the ball? It's a part of the game. And we looked exposed off the ball in certain times down that left side with Ampadu and Woba because they're not natural there. In the chaos moments, they didn't know how to deal with it. Ampadu is a 6. He needs to play in the 6. Bring in a centre-back if we have to, if Woba's staying left-back. Do it. We don't have any. It's not good enough in that sense. We need to do that. We can't Don't rest on it. We're one injury away from disaster back there. So yeah, the goalkeeper has to accept the situation that he should have done better in every situation. For their goals and for the one where they almost scored. He has to accept that. He has to take it on the chin and he has to get over it. He has to get over it. That's football. That's the way it is. This happens. You've got to find within you a way to get over these things because this is what happens. And you've got to take it on the chin. But will he? I don't know. It's not my decision to make, is it? I don't get paid the money for it. It's not my club. It's not my... I'm not the one under pressure. It's not on me, so I don't know. Whatever. If he doesn't, he doesn't. He's got to then have an unbelievable 10-game streak. Otherwise, every time, he's going to be nervous. Play Darlow. He's there for a reason. Like I said, he's there for a reason. Play him. Is he the answer? Probably not. Do we get goalkeeper in January? No, we won't. It's whatever. We won't do that. And I still don't think we need to. I just think there needs to be a rotation. It's just it's shocking. We need to worry about the defence because once the defence gets once you've got unnatural players in unnatural positions, that's when the gaps start to appear defensively, and that's where the goalkeeper gets exposed. So one of the two things has to be fixed. It's quite simple. But will we do that? Will the club be, or will we? We'll chill. We're all right. We're all right. We're good. Yeah, we know you are. No one. You're not panicking because you're bringing players in. That's not panicking. That's been smart. That's been progressive. Look at the squad. Look what's going on. Look at the situations. It's clear every week. I say it every week, and I'll say it every week till the end of the season. Whether we win it by 15 points or don't, I'll say the same thing. Yeah, if we win the league, brilliant. I still think we should have brought in 2 or 3 players in that position. Still think that. Why not? But will we? I don't know. But it is what it is. Look, ruined my day. Goalkeeper's got to take that on the chin because he cost the team, and it happens. Look, I've scored, I've missed open nets in the last minute to win a game. I've had bad performances where I've lost it 4 or 5 times, and people will say, yeah, but he's a goalkeeper, so their mistakes are shown more. Yeah, that's the job. That's the way it is. Unfortunately, you do get criticised more because that's the role, and you know that when you become a goalkeeper. That's not a sympathy. That's the way it is. You make a mistake there, it's on you. That's the fact. That is the fact. Of course, when you're going through the team and you're analysing the game and you're in training, you'll work on how it got there and how we can be better getting there. But the fact of the matter is, you as an individual, that is on you. In that moment, that's where you come into it. And in the moment, you weren't good enough. So that's all I've got to say. So annoying. So annoying. We are our biggest enemy. We are our biggest flaw. Because we were cruising in that game. We were so ready. Top of the league, flying. And that's 2 games now where one we didn't perform well, one where we didn't perform great, but had a really good period in the second half where we were 3-1 up, absolutely cruising, looked really confident. An individual mistake, again, like it has been all season with silly penalties or the goalkeeper or losing markers. It's ourselves that does this. We do this to ourselves, and it's so frustrating. Because we have everything we need to win this. We just make silly mistakes week after week. And it feels like any time we do lose it is because of that. It's probably maybe the Blackburn game and maybe Millwall where we genuinely lost the game because the opposition just shut us up and scored their goals and did their thing. It's right there for us. It's right there. It's right in front of us. It's not hard. It's not easy. It's not easy. But you can help yourself. And we're not doing that right now. We've got to quickly change this. We've got a week to prepare. We've got an extra week with the FA Cup to really get into the squad and really define things, bring some players in. Keep saying it. People can say what they want about this and that. I don't care. Put a natural player in a natural position, please. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for the support as usual, and peace.